Hey, I'm Bradley Jacobs, a senior editor at Us Weekly, and this is Us Must on my new home here on the newly redesigned usmagazine.com website. Us Must is, as always, a look at what's new, what's hot, and what's not in entertainment this week. First up in movies, Extract. Joel, that's Jason Bateman, is totally bored with his job. After all, he owns a company that produces flavored extracts. He's frustrated by his wife, played by Kristen Wiig, who rarely has sex with him. And he regularly gripes about all this with his bartender BFF, that's a goofily blitzed Ben Affleck. Enter sexy con artist Cindy, that's Mila Kunis, who joins the assembly line at the plant and with the bat of an eyelash nearly costs the smitten guy his career and marriage. Like director Mike Judge's Office Space, Extract sweetly satirizes work and domestic life, squeezing many laughs out of the daily grind at the company. Next up in movies, the September issue, a small film that everyone at Us Weekly is actually really psyched about. Filmed in 2007 before the economy turned, this delicious doc follows the imperious Vogue editor Anna Wintour over 8 months as she puts together the magazine's biggest issue ever. Instead of taking pot shots at fashion's frivolity, the movie offers a nuanced look at the detail, drive, and artistic demands that go into shaping the clothing Bible. In one sequence, Wintour manages every little element of Sienna Miller's cover shoot, even criticizing her teeth. The flick's standout star, though, is Vogue's creative director, Grace Coddington, a free-spirited contrast to her all-business boss. And watch for Wintour's daughter, Bea Schaefer, who's just 22, who totally mocks her mother's chosen profession. Next up, in TV, The Vampire Diaries. Capitalizing on the current lust for all things vampire, this chilling, irresistible fantasy, based on a book series, arrives via Dawson's Creek mastermind Kevin Williamson. Soon after the bizarre death of her parents, Rye Elena, that's a terrific Nina Dubrov, meets Stefan, played by Paul Wellesley, a sensitive student with a secret. Guess what? He's a bloodsucker, and maybe her soulmate. With sharp characters and clever thrills, The Vampire Diaries puts a distinctive mark on the genre. And finally in music, Pete Yorn has a new one with Scarlett Johansson. It's called Breakup. Turns out that Scarlett Johansson just needed a little help from her friend. The starlet wisely let alt-rocker Pete Yorn take the lead on this unearthed disc of duets. Recorded a full 2 years before Johansson's disastrous 2008 solo debut. Some high notes include the snappy single Relator, as well as the country-tinged I Don't Know What to Do. I'm Bradley Jacobs, and we'll be back next week with another edition of Us Must. In the meantime, all these reviews and more can be found in the new issue of Us Weekly magazine on newsstands now.